there was something else. If there's a problem in government, it is procurement.
Actually, you still decry it even today.
It is procurement. Yeah. You want to buy linen for a hospital, it will take you some 6 months. And there are people now,
people want it now.
Yeah, people want it now. That time there were differences between the senator and the governor.
Okay.
And he went up and said they have bought mitungis at 10,000 shillings.
Okay.
And it was hard to dispute it. CEC swung into action when Wangamati formed government.
Yes.
And Wetangula had this feeling that it seemed had helped Wangamati to form government. Then I think Wangamati had this feeling that he had moved around and he had spent heavily to be able to get to the position.
Yes. So how did you survive that?
And the impeachment was not that we had failed.
Okay.
But it was a Ford Kenya affair.
All right.
So they went for the vocal CECs, and they wanted to punish the government. They started by testing us because they wanted to impeach the governor.
Yes.
So they tested on us, and they were able to impeach us. Like I was with him in school.
Okay.
We knew him as Timothy Wetangula. Even Nyonyi imekuja juzi when he came into politics. Okay. Otherwise, if you go to Kibabi High School and you get into his record in the 80s, the name is there, Timothy Wetangula. The only blunder he has made that everybody would assume that this is Moses Wetangula's project is that the people he's moving around with are all people who are loyal to Moses Wetangula.
Okay.
Yeah. So, from the majority leader to Tongareni MP, Kandui MP. You see, that kind of group. These are people who are loyal to Wetangula. If elections were held today, Didmas is the governor of Bungoma. If elections were held today, the majority of the people will go for Didmas. He's going to con, and the word is con. He's going to con his way into the Bungoma County government.
What up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another amazing conversation on the Time Lapse podcast. Siku hizi tumekuwa keep it real na mabang after bang. Every conversation here just brings forth amazing conversations, raises amazing issues within the community. And today I have a high profile guest, a former chief executive committee member in the County Assembly of Bungoma, Daktari Anthony Walela. Welcome, actually, Daktari Anthony Thaddeus Walela.
Thank you very much. Yes.
I try to keep up with
Thaddeus Walela.
Yes, I try to keep up with government names.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Anthony Walela is enough. That's what people know. Yeah.
Yes, that's what you.
This other one is a Catholic confirmation name.
Is a Catholic confirmation name.
Yes.
Kwa hivyo wewe ni Mkatoliki.
Yes.
Very good. Na sasa hii mulumuluwas ulipewa ama ulijipea mwenyewe?
Which one?
Mulumuluwas.
Mulumuluwas. Oh, no, that one.
Yes.
Ilitokana because we had one governor in West Pokot.
Okay.
Who described people that were short and round, and they are called mulumuluwas. And we had one MCA around, a nominated MCA, who decided that all of us who are short and appear round would be called mulumuluwas.
Yes, I know that MCA. Good friend of mine, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, amazing. Yes. That's a good genesis of the name. So you also, do people really call you that?
No. He's the one who used to use it, but he used to use it on me.
Okay. So it's like a term of endearment between you guys.
Yes, between the two of us.
All right.
Yeah.
Kabla tuende mbali, CG, what can I offer you? Kuna two magic drinks hapa?
I'm okay. I'll be okay with water.
With water?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Haya, sawa. Mimi maneno sometimes inakuwa mingi. Nakauka mdomo wana.
Yeah, asante.
Yeah, right. Thank you. All right. Let me pick this conversation place yenye tuko sahizi, which is your current business, huh?
Yeah.
You run as the one yenye mimi najua. I know maybe you have other businesses, maybe you'll tell us about them, huh? But yenye mimi najua ni, I think nilikujua when you were CEC. And then I also knew you after umefungua hiyo Walela Wines and Spirits. Yeah. How was the transition from employment to now running a business?
Yeah, I've been in business before. It's not the first business.
Also, it wasn't your first rodeo running a business, huh?
Yeah.
So before that, what were you?
Before I became a CEC,
yes,
I was in the pharmaceutical business.
Amazing.
And I was running quite a number of pharmacies.
Yes.
But when I went into government, there would have been conflict of interest.
Okay.
Because I was a health CEC, and then if you are supplying medicine,
yes,
then there would be conflict of interest.
Yes.
So I let it off to somebody else. But after election, I decided to go into another business other than the one that I was trained to do.
Yes.
I thought if I went back into the pharmaceutical business, then I would start competing the people that I had mentored and left the business with. Because they would not really have been comfortable with me coming into it and competing them.
Okay.
So I looked around for a business that I appeared to know, but I felt was not welcoming to me as a customer.
Okay.
So I thought of improving a business because when during campaigns, I used to host quite a number of people in my home.
Yes.
And I would buy alcohol for quite a number of the visitors.
Yeah.
So I would ask them to deliver in my place, or I would ask them to deliver to my car, because when you get into any of the shops around, you will find that quite a number of people crowd around you looking for handouts.
Yes.
So I used to want them to deliver to me.
Place, yes, for convenience.
But they will not deliver.
Yeah.
So when I came, I decided, why don't I sell this thing and deliver it to people?
Okay.
And it just worked. So it has been working. I might have started over as maybe number 10 or so in town, but I'm sure I'm now among the top 3.
Right now, maybe top 3.
I'm among the top 3.
By my estimation, right now, top 2. You're doing well.
I should be among the either
top
2
contenders.
Or 3, but there's one who is ahead of me.
Yes. Yes, I enjoy the market dynamics. Mini customer wako, mini customer wenu wote. Yes. I've done business with almost all of you, so najua strengths zenu na weaknesses. Hiyo unaweza niona sidebar.
Yes.
All right. So how was the transition now, say from government and now to now self-employment? How will you feel, Ajay? Did you feel some bit of
but I had
hangover?
I had been in self-employment for more than 20 years before I went into government.
Okay.
Actually, after
you got the tricky transition.
After university,
yes,
I worked in government in the Ministry of Health for only a year.
Oh, okay.
And then went into business. For about 20 years, I was in business.
All right.
Then in 2017, I got involved in the campaigns. And then the governor then, Wangamati, told me that we are forming a team and I should be part of it. So after elections, he made me his waziri for health, which I gladly took up. It was an experience I actually do not regret, though I don't think I would be willing to get back into government.
I saw that. I saw that on your Facebook today.
But it was an experience.
Yes.
It's something that I do not regret.
Yes. It was a good experience, but when you go in hindsight, all the challenges you articulated on your Facebook post, the handouts,
you are perpetually broke.
Yes.
Yeah. So throughout government, throughout the time I served in government, my bank account would run to zero most of the time. Yeah.
Okay.
It is not happening at the moment, so I wouldn't want
Saizi
to.
unasikia uko sawa, at
I
least
wouldn't want to go back.
hauna ile obligation to the
Yeah.
public that much kama
Yeah.
wakati when you are in government.
Yeah, and the only thing you'll miss
Yes.
is getting treated as a VIP.
Yes.
Whenever you are like, even you're traveling, you will get to the Kisumu airport and you might find that you're getting in and there's the governor of maybe another county,
Yes.
who then recognizes you and is getting to the VIP room and says, no, let's get the VIP.
Yes.
Yeah, you are booked into hotels by various partners,
Yes.
maybe who are coming into who would want to do charity work for different organizations. So they will call you to Nairobi, book you into hotels, and you find yourself interacting at a high level.
A higher level.
You will find yourself being consulted by MPs, MCS at any given time, being treated with respect.
Yes.
But then that's the only thing you'll miss. Otherwise, there's nothing else one misses.
So at this high level of socialization, you're saying it is gratifying in a feel mzuri.
Yes, there's a nice
There's
feeling.
a lot of validation that comes from that, yes.
You get to a function,
Yes.
and if you enjoy publicity,
Yes.
then obviously you'll find right from the MC announcing your arrival
Yes.
to be given a chance kuongea na watu
Yes.
wako.
There's a lot of validation.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, when you are leaving,
Yes.
you're also the person that vijana wanafuata.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But right now, I'll walk there and I walk into my car without giving any cent.
Yes.
Nobody will recognize me.
Yes.
Or they may simply ask me, ebu inu mkono,
Well.
tunajua ulikuwa hapa na sisi. And that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
To some that feels it's a strange feel.
Yeah.
So someone who used to that recognition, they might feel they are in the strange land right now.
Yeah, it does so. But then, at one time while I was serving as a CEC,
Yes.
there is a politician in Bungoma here
Yes.
who was at one time the party leader of Ford Kenya.
Yes.
That's Muskari Kombo.
Yes.
He's one person, I feel he actually got to a level, the supremacy that he had.
Yes.
I don't think I'll ever get there.
Okay.
But then I was in a function where he had come in.
Yes.
And I was asked to speak, and he was asked to wave. I actually felt that if this is what happens when you leave politics, then it is not right. Because where Muskari Kombo has reached in life, I don't think I'll ever get there.
Yes.
He has been, to a presidential campaign. He has been a minister in this one. He has moved all over the world. I haven't.
Yes.
So when you are attending a function and you are asked to come in and speak, and he's only recognized, then you realize that when you leave power, nobody wants to feel that you exist.
Yes, they say power is transient, and when the cameras move away from you, it's very lonely.
Yeah.
So why do you think, in your personal estimation, if you're just like to opine, why do you think we have this culture, this culture has been perpetuated where the dependency syndrome of the population just looking up to the political class for handouts and some sort of like stipends from them? Do you think there's a situation where we can get a situation whereby we have an empowered population that does not really have to follow a politician for services, for goods, for money? Do you think this is something that has been perpetuated by the politicians, or ni sisi tu wananchi tuko na njaa?
It's possible we can get there.
All right.
But then I don't think we'll get there in my lifetime. It might happen, but I don't think it will happen in the next 20 or so years.
It's a difficult reset.
It might happen maybe in the next 40, 50 years.
Okay.
Most politicians have no idea what they can do to assist our people.
All right.
you'll find that all they do is to make sure that everything that is flowing, like the education system is working,
yes,
the healthcare system, trying to fix it. They will be trying to fix the roads. But the unemployment situation,
yes,
very few think about how to fix the unemployment situation.
yes,
And to fix unemployment, you need to reverse the direction of flow of money. Mm-hmm. That the flow of money must be able to come direct to the people for what they can do.
yes.
You see, if you are mining,
Yes,
but we don't have minerals in Kenya, but if you are mining, the money comes into you. If you are producing from agriculture, the money comes into you. Mm-hmm. So you are fixing unemployment. If you are able to use technology to then sell your content out there, then maybe that will be the only avenue we can use to be able to generate income for those who've gone to school and they may not be able to be employed at the moment. There has to be a way in which money can flow into our people. They have small farms. I've been reading about production of chicken on quarter an acre of land where there are people who are using like the kind of fish they are using.
Yes.
Like there's something called azola, which grows in just a pond of water, and you're able to feed chicken.
Yes.
Or using, they are called black soldier flies to feed the chicken on small areas. Maybe we may need to find innovative ways like those. Then you can sell the chicken out there and generate income. But unless we can generate income by getting the flow of funds into our people, we will not fix the unemployment. Because you cannot fix the unemployment by just doing the roads and vijana wanaenda kwa barabara ati wanafanya kazi. You are not the generation, you are only getting the taxes to pay a few people.
Yes.
Fixing the hospitals by employing medical people, you are just using taxes. You are not having a flow of money from people who have earned money.
Yes.
I'm looking at a situation where you are exporting chicken, you are exporting food, you are exporting technology, content you have created, you are exporting it. Then that way you can generate
So when
money.
you mention content that you've created, it's like almost you're saying there's some level of industrialization, industriousness that is happening, some level of industry happening within the community, within the people. Yeah. If it's agriculture, the people are producing food at a scale that is so massive that there is enough even to sell outside.
Yes.
Or even processing this food. Yeah. And if you're processing, it means there's some sort of plant or a factory around. Yeah. And now you wonder, this is almost like a no-brainer. Like these are things you and I are thinking about here without even any some sort of high-powered conversation. So you wonder, why can this just be like a focus for the political class so that the people can actually have resources and stop running around? Why don't we have such kinds of conversations in terms of empowering people?
Yeah. When you're in government, the only problem is that you might be a driver. Like I served under Wangamati.
All right.
Wangamati will come in and say, this is the direction we would want to go.
Yes.
Like he focused on scholarships and said, we must empower all these people.
Yes.
Let them get to school first. And they're telling him. But then we also need to create jobs for those who have left school. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he'll tell you the resources are limited, so let's get these ones to school.
Yes.
And then once it is running, we can then focus on, like he was talking of the milk industry in Webuye, where he was constructing a milk industry, and that he will then try to empower the farmers and see how they can all be able to fit into that supply chain of there's no like people, animal feeds, there's somebody else who is transporting the milk, there's somebody else, so that people can fit into that supply chain and generate jobs out of it. Yeah, but it requires long-term strategies, and for the youths, I think the focus should be on technology, on what they can do with technology.
You're right.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
So this is it's a conversation amongst ourselves. We try to have so much. Even this, my director, Mr. Crocs here, would normally when we are having some of our commentary episodes when we are talking about the social issues bedeviling the society, sometimes I usually even try to tell him that I actually think that someone somewhere in government does not really want the people empowered, really. They prefer the people following them around for handouts. It's the better outcome. An empowered population is a strong population that will demand better.
Yeah, but
what do you make of such an assertion?
That happens mainly for politicians who are not bright.
Yes.
People who are not sharp. And we have quite a number of politicians who are not as sharp. They're not as sharp. They cannot think beyond just the normal, what goes on within the society, within their village. Mm-hmm. Such a leader will not want to see an empowered society because they want everybody to sing around them. And you'll find that most of them are surrounded by just people who are petty. People who, if they were in school, they wouldn't pass a Form 4 exam. And those are the kind of people who will surround such politicians. Yes. But you see, if a politician is bright and sharp enough, he'll surround himself with people who can drive his agenda beyond.
Okay.
In fact, like me, I keep on insisting that even the people I employ, some of them, I would want them to be brighter than me.
Yes,
that
sure.
way, they can assist me to change the company that I run. And I deliberately do that. I deliberately employ people who have been to university and scored highly to be able for them to turn around my business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Those are good insights, huh?
Yeah.
And I hope maybe this conversation resonates and maybe sparks something within our community and some of our leaders, some of our future leaders who spark from maybe following our platform are able to become better leaders in future.
Yeah.
Yes, because you've mentioned that a reset from that type of imagination might be a tall order and might not even happen in your lifetime.
You know, like I've been looking at the government, the present county government of Bungoma.
Yes.
If anybody asked you, what are they doing or what have they done, what has been their agenda ever since they came into office, you'll actually struggle to come up with something. You'll say, oh, maybe they're building a market at Kandui, or there's a market coming up in Kamkuya. But then, what is the agenda? How will it turn around the lives
What
of
was the
people?
manifesto? Where are we in the manifesto points? What have we done? What have we ticked
really
off?
struggle. 3 years down the line, you struggle to find out anything that they're doing.
Yes.
And most of the people are like that. They come into government and they do not want anything out of the ordinary. You know, like when I went into government, I was CEC and I tried to find out how does this government operate. And one of the things that turned around health during my time was that I got into a department called medical records.
Okay.
And I had access to data. You know, data, whatever kind of data, whether it is how many people are dying per day and where they are dying from, whether they're dying from home or from hospital, what are the ages of those dying. I could tell you straight away what are the likely, whether it's accidents, how many people are being born in a day from Bungoma County for hospital. I'll tell you, we are likely to do about 500 in a month from Bungoma County for hospital. In Webuya, I will tell you we are about to do 250. In a health center like Kabula, I'll tell you we can get 120. Those born in those, and the percentages born at home, about 90% will be born in hospital, about 10% at home. Those ones, the village elders will always have the information. And that information is there in government. And so I'll even get information like, then how many end up in the nursery, in the incubators, so that you'll need to then know how many incubators you are likely to have. So in Bungoma County Hospital, you'll find that you have maybe 12 incubators. Then where are they coming from? But then there are 30 newborns who are underweight and require nursery to be before they get into the 9 months. They are born at 7 months pregnancy. So you then find out that, they are coming mainly from Bumula and Sirisia. So using those records, you then go to Sirisia and you put up a nursery.
Yes.
You then get to Bumula and put up a nursery. Yeah. Getting information is very key in service delivery. Yes. And that's how I made sure that I was on top of it, that I would have information. Like at one time in 2018, because the people around circumcise every even year. So like next year, August, they'll be circumcising. And in 2018, August, around 10th of August, I went to Bungoma County for a hospital, Bungoma Sub-County Hospital. And there's a minor theater where circumcision takes place. And I looked at it. So how much money have you made since from this minor theater? 1,300 in 10 days. And the circumcision is 700 shillings. Are you sure it's only one person who has been circumcised here? So when you are able to get, when you're able to be on top of things by getting all the information, you'll actually find that you manage it better. And between after 10th, we're able to collect more than 20,000 shillings for that minor theater, which is enough to do a few things within the theater.
Yes.
Yeah. And we changed around the revenue collection by making sure that every information, you just must have it.
All right. Yeah. So now that we are already there at this time when you are CEC, what would you say was your highlight in terms of your greatest achievement as a CEC Health and Sanitization, Bungoma County? My
greatest achievement, one of them, was that when we came into office in 2017, that was December 2017, the number of children born in hospitals in Bungoma was at 58%.
Okay.
Only 58. 42% were born at home.
Okay.
Before that. Yes. When we were living, it was at 90%.
Okay. Impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was sustained. We have what we call the community health volunteers, the people who work machinani within the CHVs.
Yes.
So they will make sure that every woman who is pregnant must attend the clinics and be advised.
Encouraged to.
So, and any who was not working, we will then move them and they actually delivered.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the work done by the community health volunteers was one of my greatest achievements.
All right.
Yeah. Even getting the number of people like who are on medication, hypertensives, the HIV, tuberculosis, that they're able to get medication and be on it.
Yeah. Amazing. In the same breath, I'll also it will be unfair to only ask you of the greatest achievements and also not ask you one of the challenges that you might have run into. Skimming a little bit through your socials of around that time, I saw one of the things you were decrying was the tedious procurement process. Is that the highest, one of the big, or the highlight problem, or there was something else?
If there's a problem in government, it is procurement.
Actually, you still decry it even today.
It is procurement,
Yes.
That, I think, like today, I run a wines and spirit shop.
Yes.
And if I need a Tusker bottle, I know where to get it.
Yes.
I'll simply order, it will be delivered, I'll pay by M-Pesa, and that's it.
Yes.
But government procedure, it is tedious. You want to buy linen for a hospital, it will take you some 6 months. And people now,
people want it now.
Yeah, people want it now.
Yes.
You have the money, but you can't purchase. And it takes 6 months to go through the procurement. I think what the government is now advocating for the e-procurement, I do not know whether it might be faster, but I believe that anything digital should make it faster.
And
that it will be more transparent.
Yes.
Because previously, what happens is there are people who will apply and something is plucked out, or they wait until they're able to tell what the price of the other person is and be able to then put a slightly lower price, or even make sure that anybody quoting lower, it disappears. So You will actually find in government a drug that costs, where a tablet costs 5 shillings, in the market out here, it costs 20 shillings in government. Yeah. Because after all, again, the people who are straight do not want to engage into the business supply government.
Yes.
You'll be paid after 3-4 years.
Mi niko moja wao. I've had a problem trying to do business with our government, even at our level of branding. We've had problems, and the little business we ever did, even with our local government, just was not coming forth. So we decided, let us just...
If one just streamlined procurement,
yes,
and the payment, that when you will be paid,
yes,
and you not have to give anybody money to be paid.
Yes.
In the county government today, I've worked there. There's a job that was done by somebody, a close friend of mine,
yes,
in 2023. This year, they were closing this year's budget in 2025.
Yes.
Somebody was asking me for 100,000 shillings, that wacha lete 1,100 tumlipe milioni yake 3. And it happens. And that 100,000, they are fair.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that. I was about to say that they're being very nice to him. They're being very nice to him. Around this, during your tenure as a CEC, you happened to also... I prompted you on the whole procurement problem, but I also remember you also ran ministry when there was COVID.
Yes.
A pandemic. You ran the ministry in the middle of a pandemic.
Yes.
How was that experience?
If there is something that we encountered and it made me get down to meet the lowest and also the very highest,
yes,
was COVID.
Okay.
Because I'll start with the highest. During COVID,
yes,
COVID was treated as a security issue.
Yes.
So it was part of the security briefing to the county commissioner. They meet every day at 3 p.m. in a security meeting chaired by the county commissioner.
Yes.
In a Siri, but it's never a Siri, because right now everything should actually be.
Yes.
I don't think we should Serikali in a Siri.
Yes.
But so the county commissioner chairs the security meeting, and you have the police commander, you have the NIS head,
yes,
and a few of the other, the DC, the head of DC, the DCIO. So they'll have a meeting every day, discuss the incidents and how to respond to them. So COVID was a security issue, and I was attending the meetings.
Yes, the briefings.
Every briefing, every day. I learned a lot. Though I was not allowed I was only allowed in for the meetings, the COVID. But I say, as you sit before the meeting starts, you also learn a lot about the incident. Like the NIS person will just be briefing them of something that has happened, an incident, and how they are tracking down and how they are able to. And I found that, honestly, our security system, we should be able to track down every thug, I just have a feeling.
Yes.
Some of the things that go on in this country without arrests, it is purely because somebody does not want to do arrests.
It's weaponized incompetence, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
They have ideas about where bang it's coming from, who is trading in illegal goods, where they are. The people manufacturing anything illegal, anything, that information somehow gets out. At times it gets out from the employees of those involved or close relatives of those involved. So I kind of felt like when something keeps on going on throughout, there is somebody in government who is saying, no, let's not Let's not get into so much of this.
So the COVID, what were some of the lowest moments now?
Some of the lowest moments, I will get to, you get to a facility.
Yes.
And you realize that, honestly, we were never prepared to ever have a situation where people should, you get to a facility and 4 or 5 people are sharing a bed, and COVID is contagious. You have to separate these patients to be away from each other.
Yes.
It was and there are cases where COVID was transmitted through that. But I think by that time, when there were high cases, we were already becoming immune to it.
Yes.
By the way, I believe today, I don't think COVID will kill anybody. I have a feeling that we are now immune.
It actually borders my next question, which would be, really, was it that we developed herd immunity, or you see how the Western media was really creating a pandemic? They were saying hii kitu kiingia Africa itawacharaza tutakufa wote, and then it came here and tukakohoa kidogo tu na tukakuwa sawa. So I wonder, was it that we developed herd immunity and you are stronger, or hii kitu ilikuwa tu conspiracy?
Maybe somebody should research on it.
To reset the world.
Yes, the herd immunity comes after you have been in contact with the virus.
Yes.
But here is a case where Africa, we never had the numbers dying. In fact, even in Africa, the very poor communities were not losing as high as the more developed communities.
Yes.
Yeah. So in Nairobi, you will find a number of people dying.
Yes.
But you get to the villages, there's nobody dying. Yeah.
Yes.
So COVID was a disease of the well-to-do. Yes, it came down to everybody else, but ilikuwa ya
ilitandika masoko zaidi.
It affected the developed world more than here. And when it came to Africa, it affected those in towns.
Truly, yes. Yes. Speaking of COVID, allow me to ask this, because it's something I saw you addressed it on your own socials. Around that similar time, there was a scandal that even brewed within your ministry.
Yes.
That of these mitungi zile.
Yes.
They even led to our honorable governor being labeled wa mitungi.
Yes, wa mitungi. Yes.
The mitungi that were going for 10,000 shillings a piece, and they were really partially. They were really coming from your docket. This was emanating from your docket. Are you able to clear the issue?
I have all the information.
All right. So what really transpired there?
What transpired?
Yes.
Money, the hospital, Bungoma County Hospital, used to operate a separate account.
All right.
And we could not access the county funds, but the hospital funds were available. And they wanted to do some COVID activities.
Yes.
It was not actually about mitungi. There were activities that were to be done.
Yes.
So the funds were withdrawn, and they were withdrawn by different people, and that's where the suspicion came in.
Yes.
That these funds were withdrawn to go to activities.
Okay.
And after the withdrawal, that's when it leaked out that some money has been withdrawn.
Okay.
And that time there were differences between the senator and the governor.
Okay.
And he went up and said they have bought mitungis at 10,000 shillings.
Okay.
And it was hard to dispute it. CEC swung into action. And then there were journalists, 2 main journalists who pushed the story and forced it out. One of them is now an employee of the National Assembly. He's in the communication department. He used to work for Nation around here.
Yes.
So he managed to use his pen to be able to get a job. So he pushed the story.
Yes.
And it was believable. Everybody believed it was possible.
Okay.
But then, like just today, the governor, they have been looking for him to make sure that he's charged in court over something.
Yeah.
But this is not one of the cases.
So before we'll get to the current one. It's one I know you have a bit of insight.
Yeah.
So around that time, I actually, for me to get a bit of context, unajua when mambo ni mengi tunatandikwa na mambo mengi.
Yeah.
So I think I had for my memory to get refreshed on the happenings of around that time, I had to go to your profile so that I can see some of the things that were happening there. And one of the assertions, I think one of the things that caught my attention was the statement I think you put out regarding the same. And you mentioned something like it was a donation or something.
Yes.
It was a donation.
Yeah.
That was supposed
we received the mtungi.
Yes.
But it was a donation.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the mtungi and we also gave them out. And there were many donations
and
around
I think
COVID.
there was you delayed a little bit to put this statement out.
Yes,
And it seemed like it was
that it was a reaction that we were reacting to what the public.
Being reactive and ulikula maneno kweli kweli kwa hiyo post yako. It's fresh for me because I was checking the other day, but you ate a lot of flack on that statement. I was like,
you see, the public had already formed when a public has formed an informed mind.
Yes,
you can't change it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if you are able to comment on this. You mentioned around this time there were differences playing out between the governor, Mr. Wangamati, and Senator Mr. Wetangula at that point. And it's weird that their union is what gave birth to the government that was formed.
Yes.
Are you able to tell us what really happened, that what led to this divorce of these individuals?
I actually know. When Wangamati formed government,
yes,
and Wetangula,
yes,
had this feeling that it seemed had helped Wangamati to form government. Then I think Wangamati had this feeling that he had moved around and he had spent heavily,
yes,
to be able to get to the position.
Yes.
So both of them, they were entitled to whatever they thought.
Yes, they were entitled to.
Wangamati wanted to form his own government.
Yes.
And he believed that he wanted people who think and work like him.
Yes.
The people he knew, people he believed
understandably,
in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And while Wetangula had this feeling that he should also be part of it.
Yes.
And he argued that in 2013,
yes,
as much as he had been on opposite sides of Lusaka,
yes,
but he actually formed half of Lusaka's government was Wetangula.
Okay.
Yeah, while this time he formed Wangamati formed government with Wetangula.
Yes.
And yet Wangamati wanted to have his own government.
Yes.
So I think after that, later on, Wetangula, when they fell out,
yes,
it's only later on that Wangamati wanted to pick a few of Wetangula's people.
All right.
And I remember he at one time approached Wafula Wakoli, offered him a position, the president senator.
Yes.
Wafula Wakoli said no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't want. He approached Ken Nganga, the president ambassador to Dubai.
Okay.
And he refused.
Okay.
Obviously, they were acting on instructions because they were closer to Wetangula.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he refused. But I think where they all fell out again, I have a feeling it was also that Wetangula had this feeling he had nothing in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing financial and no financial gain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you. So it was more of like nimekusaidia kupata hii kiti, help me.
Na wewe unakalia na hiyo kiti na unataka ukule peke yako.
Unataka kula peke yako.
Yeah.
So it
so they fell out kabisa.
They fell out completely. All right. Amazing. Now, you realize right now, you fast forward to today. Kwanza, hata before we get to today, one more thing. There was even an impeachment motion that was raised towards you. I was actually surprised that CECs actually can be impeached. I didn't know that.
I was actually impeached.
Yes. So how did you survive that?
And the impeachment was not that we had failed.
Okay.
But it was a Ford Kenya affair. All
right.
So they went for the vocal CECs, and they wanted to punish the government. They wanted to. They started by testing us because they wanted to impeach the governor.
Yes.
So they tested on us, and they were able to impeach us.
Okay, makes sense.
So we went to court, Kisumu, the labor court.
Yeah.
The labor court reinstated us pending determination. So, but finally, the county assembly failed to appear. They failed to appear. So the case was dismissed in our favor, and we served full term. But then they also went for the governor. And to impeach a governor, first of all, you need a third of the MCS to be able to bring us a motion to be accepted on the floor of the floor of the county assembly. 1/3 of the MCS must sign to present a motion.
Yes.
So, like in our case, we had 62 MCS.
Yes.
So once you have 21 MCS signing, that is enough to bring a motion.
A motion on the floor.
Yeah, on the floor.
Assembly.
Just like today, yesterday, 62 MCS in I think over 62 or 80 MCS in Nairobi. Yeah, they signed to impeach Sakaja. And there are 124 MCS in Nairobi. So once you get to over 40 in you are good to go. Once you are 42 MCS, they are able to present a motion, and then it will be debated. And for voting, once 2/3 vote for it, then you are impeached. So in this case, in Bungoma, they needed 41 MCS to vote in against Wangamati, and they brought it. Wangamati survived by going for the Jubilee MCS. He went for the Jubilee MCS with a few loyal MCS who were in Ford Kenya, and they could only manage 38. So that's why Wangamati was not impeached. Otherwise, had they go to 41, he would have gone to Senate. And all I wanted them to go is to be taken to Senate, where the Speaker and the Speaker was
Lusaka and Senator was there with his colleagues now. So now, fast forward to today, you have a political landscape where you have the brother to the speaker to our Senate, Mr. Wetangula, is come to run for governor. I'm reacting to now the current events that are currently happening as of even today as we speak. So now you find that things are happening, and the brother has shown interest in running for the Bungoma gubernatorial position. But now he's saying, I'm my own man, I'm an independent, but pundits and critics wanasema uongo iwezekani when project ya ndugu yako. Do you have any comments regarding the same?
It's possible he is independent because he has never been with his brother all along his political life.
They've never been politically aligned.
He came into politics in 2007 as a nominated councillor in Nairobi. He was nominated by ODM. 2013 he contested Westland seat after Gumo had left it to win on ODM, and has been there. He's serving his third term on ODM. The brother in 2007 was on PNU, Ford Kenya 2013, and has been Ford Kenya all along. So they have not been the same camp. The only blunder he has made that everybody would assume that this is Moses Wetangula's project is that the people he's moving around with are all people who are loyal to Moses Wetangula. Yeah.
So,
from the majority leader to Tongareni MP, Kandui MP. You see, that kind of group.
Yes.
These are people who are loyal to Wetangula.
All right.
Yeah. That's the only thing that brands him as Wetangula project. But otherwise, he has been his own man.
Do you think he can be able to shake this identity, this family, the family name, the identity that he's Wetangula's brother, and be
unless
able to
he does away with the people he's moving around with?
Okay.
Yeah. That's the only way he can brand himself as Tim Wanyonyi. Otherwise, like I was with him in school.
Okay.
We knew him as Timothy Wetangula. Wanyonyi imekuja juzi when he came into politics.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you go to Kibabi High School and you get into his records in the 80s, the name is there, Timothy Wetangula. We all had only 2 names. Unlike right now where the education system, you have 3 names.
Yes.
That time we had 2 names. So mine was Anthony Walela. I had no third name.
Okay.
Yeah, him was Timothy Wetangula.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I've known him as Mr. Timothy Wanyonyi for for as long as I've known him. So you're saying when he came to politics and he wanted
Timothy Wanyonyi, when he came into politics,
when he wanted to differentiate himself probably from the brother who had been already in the limelight. Huh?
Yeah, the brother had been there. The brother came into politics in 1992.
Yes.
So, and he had been in politics, Bungoma Politics, and by 2007,
yes,
he was already 2002. He was an assistant minister. So he became a minister in 2007.
Yes.
So I think because of that, this one as a nominated councillor.
Yes.
That's when he changed his name because he didn't want to be associated with the brother who was a minister then.
Curiously, I would want to ride on my brother's name if he was high profile.
No, the brother was a minister in Kibaki's government.
Yes.
Timothy was with Raila. And I think he felt
the political ideologies were different. So
using Wetangula,
yes,
Raila as people may even want to do it with me.
Dissociate with him, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think about the charges that have been leveled against Mr. Wangamati? And do you have any comment about them?
Yeah. I'm well aware of it.
Yes.
When this case came up,
yes,
they were looking for procurement. They actually even summoned those who were involved in the procurement.
Yes.
But instead the procurement, all the procurement officers, the charges were dropped.
Yes.
So it appears then that the procurement was clean. These the jobs that were done by all these people who were close to Wangamati, they did their jobs. And to be honest, for Wangamati, even if you're close to him,
yes,
and you had to do a job,
yes,
to be paid, there has to be value for money. So whether the brothers did the jobs or yes, the brothers had been doing jobs since before Wangamati became governor.
Yes.
The brothers were already doing the jobs.
Yes.
And they delivered. That's why they have not been accused of failure to pay, or that they delivered an exorbitant price or charged the exorbitant fee. What he has been charged with is receiving money from them.
Okay.
Yeah. And for a brother, there's no conflict of interest.
Yes.
Conflict of interest will only be there if there's a wife or a child.
Okay.
In fact, in many homes, you'll find that one of the brothers is high flying, but then there is one who owns nothing, whose kids have dropped out of school.
Yes.
It happens in many homes.
Yes.
Same father, same mother, but living completely different lives.
Different lives, yes.
So for Wangamati, these are step brothers, and it's also possible that because they sent him money during the campaign,
yes,
so they are linking this as proceeds of kickbacks.
When was this money sent? When was this money sent?
It was sent at election time. It was not sent at
during the procurement process when it was happening.
It was not sent in 2020.
Okay.
Because the procurement was done in 2020.
Yes.
The jobs were done in 2020.
All right.
But Wangamati received money from these people in 2022.
Okay.
So they're accusing him of receiving bribes. In fact, they use the word bribes, but I should have read kickbacks.
Yes.
Yeah. It should. I think the prosecutors, who are in a hurry and they have drafted as bribery.
Yes.
But the best word would have been kickbacks.
I saw a video you shared on your Facebook today, and the lawyer, Wangamati's legal team, was even saying one of the guys they are bringing, the co-accused, one of the co-accused is actually a deceased.
Yes.
They were even walking around with the...
Yes, he died in 2022.
Yes.
Yeah. The jobs were done in 2020.
Yes.
He was paid, but then the company then sent Wangamati money in 2022 for campaigns. And campaigns are expensive.
Yes.
You need the people to support you. And it's not necessarily that if you have done a job in county government, you cannot support the person who is contesting.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think the law bars anybody from giving out money for campaign.
All right.
Yeah, but the problem they did was they must have wired this money from one account to Wangamati's account or to Wangamati's phone.
I follow you, and I nod with a lot of fascination some of the political commentary you make. Yeah. There's this theory I've been sharing with my team here whenever we are having some of our other recordings. I am of the imagination that if both Mr. Wangamati and a team go to the ballot, they seem to share a demography in terms the constituents, yani wale watu wenye wanafuata maadili yao ama wako seduced to their way of thinking are a similar constituent. While on the other hand, I can see Mr. Didmas ameshlock watu wake wale watu wake wa ground kweli. And if these other two gentlemen who share a demography go at it, they'll split the numbers. So I was actually saying that if this goes like this, they might actually just hand over the governorship to Didmas just like that. Do you think that makes sense? I mean, Kojaba.
You are very right. You are very right. If elections were held today,
yes,
Didmas is the governor of Bungoma. If elections were held today, the majority of the people will go for Didmas. I would never want to serve in government again, but if Didmas offered me the position, I will tell him I would rather we die than we offer a position.
That's a really strong position to take. Why though? Why? Inject. Why?
Didmas is one person who will start thinking of something and make people believe that is true.
Okay.
He will come up with something and he will actually make everybody believe that that's the truth.
He has an active imagination and it injects it into the people.
And he's very good at getting people to be convinced that what he means well.
Right.
But among all these people, that will be the worst Governor Bungoma will ever have. Like even today I was listening to him on radio.
Yes.
And here he is saying that when Rebman came from America as a missionary, before they colonized Africa, that when he came to Kenya...
the scramble and partition.
They scrambled to partition Africa.
Yes.
Rebman came to Kamkuya from America. No, this man never... America... They came from Europe. They never came from America.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen that clip where he was likening the scramble and partition for Africa.
From Nairobi, they are coming to petition Bungoma.
They're coming to petition Bungoma.
They're able to that Tim Wanyonyi is a missionary.
He's a missionary, yes. I saw that.
They have planned there on how they petition Bungoma and be able to get Bungoma.
Yes, only Mutali.
Only Mutali. And he's there saying that when Rebman was in Kamkuya, honestly, that he said, come to Kuywa. That's how Kamkuya came up. Rebman, I don't think in the history that they ever stepped in Bungoma. In fact, the only missionaries whoever came close to Bungoma were in Mumias. They came to Nabongo Mumias. Yes. Otherwise, if you go through history, you will never get that the missionaries came to Bungoma. it is the colonialists who came to Bungoma.
Yes.
But the missionaries all ended up in Mumias, and that's why the Catholic Church first began in Mumias within Western before it spread into Bungoma. The Muslims first came into Mumias. So you will never... But you see, he'll think of something and there he is. That wamama ambao wako 40 lakini wanakaa kama 60. Nikiwa gavana chief aweka hao kwa list na useme ni hawa nilikosea tu kwa sababu nilikuwa nimeona yeye ni miaka 60. Honestly, don't you have to get your ID before? But those mamas will be there cheering.
Yes.
That yes, we look forward. Wale wenye mambwana zao wanakuja asubuhi badala ya kuja mchana, au chief weka kwa widows, weka kama widows kwa sababu wanaishi peke yao mchana na usiku mzima. Kama bwana alikufa.
Anajua kuchachisha lakini.
And those mamas will cheer.
Yes. Anasema give the devil his due. The gentleman knows how to animate the crowd.
He's very good.
Yes.
He's very good.
And if they're not careful, or if the population is not careful, he's easily going to become the...
He's going to con, and the word is con. He's going to con his way into the Bungoma County government.
Fun times ahead. This run up to 2027 is going to be one hell of a ride. So I saw also still on your Facebook was a very insightful place for my research.
Okay. Yeah.
I went all the way to 2012.
Oh, okay.
Ulianza kupost 2010.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So I went all the way back. I saw some bit of FC.
Yeah.
I saw there's a time you wanted to vie for Dagoretti or something.
Yeah, yes.
As a member of parliament.
Contested.
How was that?
I came second to Simbarati.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, what? How much did it cost you? How much that
That's
cost
how
you?
I left Nairobi. Because pesa ilishia huko campaign. Pesa ilisha. I was actually auctioned.
I was not expecting that.
No, I was auctioned in Nairobi.
Oh no, no shit.
Yeah, after election, me bila pesa, and then the landlords that have been my landlords in the town center. I'd been operating a business in the town center.
No way.
For more than, for about 15, 20 years. They came for me. Nobody was listening to me. Na nikafunga virago nikakuja Bungoma. I came up to set up a pharmaceutical outlet in Bungoma. Yeah.
Where?
I was actually auctioned after election. Election. That's why
I need to recharge.
Mimi, to convince me that you want to be MCA, that getting to MCA ama MP, it's something nataka na ni nzuri. I'll tell you off.
Nisaidie pia mimi sijui kama daktari anataka but mimi nisaidie tu. I need to energize. I need to energize kidogo. What the hell? Hey. I don't think that is I am a skip. I didn't see that anywhere in the
No, it's possible I didn't post that I've been auctioned, but I was actually auctioned. And the worst was when walikuja wakachukua vitu zote kwa duka. So I was unable to function.
How?
A friend of mine.
How?
Then I had a house in Nairobi.
Yes.
So I gave a friend of mine and nikamwambia weko ukikula rent. Nikopeshe pesa niende Bungoma.
Yeah.
And that's how I came to Bungoma.
Because I just saw that you moved to Bungoma in 2015 and 2015. So I was going to ask you how was that transition?
So between 2013 I was struggling.
Yes.
But kila kitu ika collapse in 2015.
Okay.
So 2015 I stopped operating around April 2015.
Yes.
I was just in Nairobi.
Yes.
And then I moved here. I made the decision to move here in November.
That must have been a tough decision, huh? Moving from the capital to down here to here there's a lot of change that you have to go through. And I'm happy for you that you actually landed on your feet very well. Bungoma ina movingi polepole kidogo. So when you're here, you might actually
Bungoma is a bit slow.
Yes.
The kind of the kind of business you do here, there is less money. people do not have the kind of money that you will have in Bungoma, but in Nairobi. But then, watu wanaishi.
Yes.
But if you are used to signing big checks, you not do it in Bungoma.
Hautatoboa.
You can't.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm sorry for I've come close to being to running into financial troubles, but I've never really gone through it completely. So I'm really at a
auction.
No, I'm saying I've never
come. Auctioneers wakija.
Yes.
Wanachukua kila kitu.
Okay. So where does that live? Did that happen with your family in place ama did it happen kwa biashara ama nyumbani?
No, kwa biashara.
Kwa biashara.
That's why niliishi from
you were able to survive now because during that small transition period.
I obviously one will still have some money.
Yes.
Now unaishi, you are not going to work, you are able to pay bills. In Nairobi you have to buy everything. Hakuna unga utakaa bila kununua, kama hapa unaweza kaa bila kununua.
Hakuna
you must pay electricity, you pay water. Good enough, I had my own house, so naendelea kuishi.
Yeah.
And I made a decision, no, let me go to Bungoma.
Yes. Change really bahati uko nyumbani. Hey, impressive. So then I saw also you ran into one Mr. Hata before tuende kwa Mr. Maraga, some of your political assertions, your commentary, to still on your political commentary, I was fascinated when you drew a parallel. These are an imagination. I was always thinking that the closest thing to Luyas uniting was during Kijana Wamalwa's tenure during that period when Kijana Wamalwa was actively involved in politics. The only politician to ever bring all the achana kuleta Wabukusu, kuleta Waluya wote pamoja into one voting block ama one voting basket. And then right now we have George Natembeya coming close. Might not be at that level of he does not have the oratory skills of Wamalwa Kijana, but we're using his Tawe movement. The way he's speaking, he seems to be for the common Luya who he does not want to be a security guard, and at least akuwe elevated na akuwe mtu a person of standing. What do you think of his political exploits?
George Natembeya has done well so far.
Okay.
And he's becoming a kingpin.
All right.
I have a feeling that if George Natembeya stepped somewhere in Hamisi constituency or in Budalangi, and there was a by-election, and he gave direction, people are likely to vote that.
In that direction,
The only problem that I've seen with him is that he appears to be moving well with the people, with the people who are thinking alike.
Yes.
But the leaders are not with him.
All right.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
You rarely find an MP or other governors. If he just had them, then it will be game shot. I don't think there will be any problem ahead. But the only problem is he appears, the Tower movement has picked up, but then most of the leaders are not with him.
Okay.
Yeah. They are not fighting him, but they are not openly coming out to move around with him.
There's a bit of friction in the DAP party, the Kenya party. And are you privy to the issues that happen there? Because I
have met the people who are close to George Natembeya.
Yes.
And I've met them even in the company of Wangamati.
Yes.
The inner circle of Natembeya. They do not want him to ever lose focus and not be the kingpin.
Okay.
They actually want Eugene Wamalwa to give way. And these are people who are very influential in Trans Nzoia.
All right.
And that's why
will Eugene give way?
Even when we had the rally, when these people went around with Gachagua, Matiang'i,
yes.
When they went into Trans Nzoia, if you checked the kind of reception that Eugene had, it was not as good as
George.
As Natembea's.
Okay.
And even at Kiminini, when Malala addressed, and in Kitale town, Malala will only start with tukipatia Natembea mtampatia president, and they will say yeah, and he never mentioned Eugene because they had learned that Natembea was the one everybody was thinking should be the kingpin, that there should be no two centers of power.
No, there shouldn't be. And he's been vocal. The message has been short and precise. Tawe.
The Tawe movement is only that he has slowed down a bit, but still I don't think it's going to die off soon.
Something happened after that arrest. He never came out the same guy again. That fire after hiyo rally tu yenye ile ya kumkaribisha nyumbani and then ile akina Gachagua. The same fire
it has gone down.
Yes. I know there's a statement, the official statement is that he's focused now on governance, but he was very hard hitting, and right now I can see the fire imeshuka chini. I hope it's not
and I have this feeling that he's going to deliver Malava.
All right.
To DAP.
Yetu ni macho. We are watching
Malava seat that is likely to go to Panyako.
Okay.
This other one, that might be a battle. Ford Kenya will not allow any other person to take the Chole Kapchai ward. I don't think if Ford Kenya loses that one, that is the end of it. So these are 5,000 people. Wetangula will have to make sure that he has.
Come hell. Make sure you lazima anaingiza nyumbani.
Because Wetangula is voting in that ward.
Oh, that's like literally his bedroom.
Wetangula will be voting at Mkoya Primary School in the ward.
The stakes are too high.
So how can he lose?
The stakes are too high there. And I get what you mean. Then now you also mentioned that you had the privilege of meeting one of the presidential hopefuls, Mr. Emeritus, Chief Justice Maraga. And you had some opinions, I just would prefer if you also reiterated them for the benefit of our audience here. Do you think that Maraga has what it takes to create enough political enough political clout to go against the established sharks and swim in these shark-infested political waters?
It's not as easy because in Kenya, the voting is tribal.
Okay.
Maraga wants to come in because two things in terms of presidential vote. One, the tribal groups that you are able to master and move around.
We vote along tribal lines.
And then number two, the finances. That you must have the money to move around to give the candidates who will be going for governor, for MP, so they can sing your name all along. Maraga does not appear to have. In fact, when we met him around, the person who invited us warned us that anybody coming should not dream of going home with any money. And when Maraga came around, we sat with him. We talked. And it is the proprietor of the hotel who bought the lunch for the day. Now that for presidential vote, you can't. It is not as easy. But then he had some Gen Zs who are very active on social media, who are active on TikTok, who want to do things differently. If it were to happen, I would be a very happy man.
All right.
If we did away with this tribal politics, with the politics of money, where you watu wapange laini and then wapatia and you move away.
It feels almost a bit idealistic and ahead of its time. But anyway, I don't know if it's going to be possible this 2027. Maybe, maybe not. But it's beautiful. It's good that we start entertaining these things right now.
If the Gen Zs can drive that agenda and vote for people without receiving handouts, it will be a good beginning. Even if they lose,
Yes.
It will be something that...
It will be a very strong statement. Yeah. Okay. Amazing.
Yeah. The first time I voted was in 1988.
Yes.
And between 1988 and 2002,
yes,
there were very few people who were using money. Issue ya laini, kupanga laini. I moved around with Wamunyinyi in 1997. And I remember there's a day we moved around and he spent only 10 shillings. Because there was a lady who was dancing very well and he gave her 10 shillings. In 1997.
All right.
People, Wamunyinyi did not even have a car. People were just coming in to assist him to move around. Yes. He did not have a public address. You get to a place, if your voice cannot get too far, then you'll not be heard. Okay. But then that time, it was, people were campaigning around clan lines, around si mimi ni wa hapa natoka hapa, so vote for me.
Yes.
Those who had better oratory skills would move the crowds and win elections. By the way, before 2002, the factors that used to be at play within Bungoma, the clan politics, the oratory skills, and if anybody placed a hand on you, like in 1988, if Mwangale said this was the man, then you likely get through. In 1992 and 97, if you were seen with Omolo Kijana, then that was it.
Yes.
Yeah. But then after 2002, it was money. If you don't have money, hakuna kiti utapata.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we were to switch gears a little bit, how was your childhood? Were you always, did you grow up in leadership throughout the masomo ya huku chini, primary, secondary? Did you always espouse leadership?
Most of the time, I was either prefect.
Yeah.
And when I went into high school, I was the chairman of drama at Kibabi.
Where did you go to primary? Where did you go to
Kibabi? Primary, I was in Kabula.
Yeah. Okay.
So then, Nyumbani.
Okay.
My home is in Kabula.
Okay.
Then Kibabi, and then I went from 5 and 6 at St. Patrick's C10.
Okay.
University, I was the treasurer of Bungoma University students. We had student organizations from every district. So Bungoma, I was the treasurer.
This is at Nairobi University?
Yeah. Okay. I was at University of Nairobi, and then after that, I was in AFC Leopards.
What did you pursue at?
I studied pharmacy at the University of Nairobi.
Yeah, right.
And later on, I was in the estates within Nairobi. I always found myself either as an official or I just had to be.
Yes.
Within the whichever estate I went.
Yes.
After 2-3 years, I will be one of the officials.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I always want to get into leadership, so that's what used to drive me.
All right. Do you have any fond? I know these are a long time ago, but I don't. Do you have any fond childhood memories for when you were like a young boy growing up? Yes. For
memories on
growing up as a young boy, maybe involving your father, or just generally any fond childhood memories.
Yeah, those are many. I remember my
Pick
whole
one
past.
Highlight. Pick a highlight one. Takama ni mfmpara roho.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
In the 70s,
Yes.
European soccer.
Yes.
There were very few people who would have TVs.
All right.
Yeah. And we didn't have a TV in our home.
All right.
But my father loved football. And we would walk for about 4 or 5 kilometers to be able to get to somebody's home who had a TV and watch.
You'd go with your dad?
He was a fan of Liverpool.
Na babako?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he found that I would always whenever we had school sports,
Yes.
I would always be there. Even as early as class 4,
Yes.
I would be able to write down the names of those who had won and those who would be number 1, number 2.
Yes.
So he just developed an attitude of getting along with me.
Yeah,
Anytime
tagging you along.
he will go to watch football.
Yes.
Tunaenda naye.
All right. Amazing. Yes. Yes.
And even in the stadium here,
yes.
Kandui, as early as when I was in class 7,
Yes.
we would come to Kandui Stadium to watch. I remember I watched Gor Mahia versus Nzoia when I was in class 7.
Nice.
And we came all the way from Kabula. Kapanda matatu mpaka town. From town we walked. There were no border borders those days.
Yes.
So kutoka town kwenda Kandui, you want to walk. Kandui, from Kandui, walked back to town, got a matatu ya kuenea Mias. We alighted at Kabula.
At Kabula.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Very for your dad to tag you along to these matches. He spiked your love for football.
Yeah.
I can see it on your social media. You're very active and in sports commentary.
In fact, it's now that I'm not as active. But otherwise, all through from the time I was about 10 years.
Yes.
I've always been a keen follower of football. It's only the last 2 or 3 years that I've not been so much into football.
Understandably, ukiingianga self-employment. It's a jealous lover. Yeah. You have no time for anything else. Yeah. That's amazing. I'm happy to hear that memory. It's touching. We like to celebrate fathers so much on this platform. And even the previous conversation, the previous episode that we had last week, we had a panel here and we were talking about fatherhood stories. And now that I have here and you're a father, probably they have some Gen Zs in your house or something?
Yes, I have one.
Yes.
But then her interests are totally different from mine.
Yes.
I've tried to get her to think the way I think.
Ngumu.
Nothing. Like today, I keep on telling her because she's on long holiday. She's working. But that's my last born.
All right.
Working in my wines and spirit.
Okay.
And even when I keep on telling her that, you see, the name Walela is what drives the customers. Quite a good proportion of customers here. Mm-hmm. And she even sees that the number of people who come in and talk to me or talk to her about me.
Yes.
Yeah, and that I made a name, and now it's that name that you are able to go to school because of that name.
Yes.
But then she'll tell me that you can still do without a name and you will survive in life. So she's totally different from me.
Trust a Gen Z to say something like that. Yes. Amazing.
And she'll see that many people come in and want to relate with me.
But atambui kabisa.
Yeah.
How many children do you have?
I have 3.
Okay.
But 2 of them are, the mother is in the UK. Yeah?
Okay.
So 2 of them are with the mother.
Oh, in
London, yeah.
All right. That's bold.
Yeah.
So msichana ndo uko naye.
Niko na msichana.
All right. Amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So do you have how has apart from this current struggle, do you have any fond fatherhood story as a father for any of your children, ama all of them? Do you have a fond fatherhood story? Growing up, when they were younger, or katikati, ama presently to it does not matter as long as it involves you being a father.
These ones, I've tried going to the stadium with them. All of them. Yes. All my kids.
Yes.
None of them.
For sporting activities.
Yeah. None of them has liked it.
Okay.
In fact, anytime I'll tell them, to the stadium. None of them.
If I was your son, I would be probably sharing the same sentiments. I don't like crowds. I don't like anywhere where people are gathered wengi tu. I have a serious fear for stampedes. Anytime things moving out of control, mimi spendi maneno kama hiyo. So you actually have a problem.
And that's what I enjoy.
Well, you are a politician, man. I'm actually shocked you're saying that. If I saw even your post on Facebook today, or was it yesterday, and you're saying even if Wangamati wins and he offers you another position, you're not interested.
I'm not interested.
This seems like
I'm not interested because
yes,
I do not want to have more enemies. I got enough enemies when I was in that position. Okay. Yeah, and some of them, even people you have been close to,
they turn around on you.
They want favors you are unable to do, and they
switch up on you. They switch the narrative around you.
Yeah.
So you want a quiet life.
When you got into government,
I really hate that statement. What did you expect? Nitakuwa mheshimiwa na tena nikuwe mtu wa kawaida.
You are unable to do it.
Yes. Okay.
Mtu anataka job.
Yes.
Right now I can just employ people to work for me.
Yes.
But in government you can't just pick anybody atakuja kuandika kazi.
Fair enough. Before we wind down, we are tunakaribia kumaliza. So before we wind down, there's this funny story that I saw. Steve K was to come here, but due to unavoidable circumstances, how to manage. So I had already done the research. I had already prepared for that conversation. But then again, I saw when I was preparing, he mentioned that you're the guy who actually made the call that changed his entire life. When you called him to come to the city, and it was his first time. It's such a very funny story when he tells it. I don't know how do you recall this story, and what was your motivation towards calling him to come to Nairobi?
I didn't know that you're aware of that. Steve K.
Yes.
I didn't know Steve K. Before that. But then in by-election, Wetangula's by-election, in December 2013, when they nullified Wetangula's versus Muskari Kombo, and there was a repeat election, he composed a campaign song for Wetangula. So the song was used. We would go around, and it would be the one on kwa hizo magari on top. But I didn't know whoever had
it was the official campaign song.
And we were campaigning for Wetangula. Then in January 2014 now, just a month after, he was frantically trying to get Wetangula so that he can sponsor him to record the song or to be able, but then he couldn't. So somebody called me and told me that this man who did that song, I know the song, but he would like to record the song to get to Wetangula. I said, I think I can get Wetangula. Or at least one of the MPs close to him, like Chris Wamalwa then. Chris Wamalwa was a junior to me at one time. He was working for somebody whom were business partners. So
the access was not that difficult.
So Chris Wamalwa, I was able to access Chris Wamalwa at any given time. And then there were MPs like Omnyinyi. I have grown up with Omnyinyi. We have been colleagues. I will be able to access Wetangula. So I told him to come over, and he came over in February. I remember it was 14th February, Valentine Day, 2014. That's the first time Steve K landed in Nairobi. He had never been to Nairobi.
Yes.
In fact, he said he had never been to Eldoret.
Yes, that's the farthest he had gone to.
So akakuja. I told him once he comes, aniambie where he is, all he needs to do is he gets out of the bus, aenda asimame mahali na aseme the building where he is. Every building there's a name. Nitaenda hapo nimchukue. So I went, I picked him. Tukaenda naye kwangu. We tried getting Wetangula, tried so that he could get the song and record. He didn't. So Steve K stayed in my house for about a month.
Okay.
By then I had not gone down kabisa.
Kuna nguvu bado.
Nilikuwa okay, I had after election year 2013,
yes.
I went down.
Yes.
In after the Dagoretti North, after contested Dagoretti North
yes.
seat.
Yes.
But then I was still able to host him. Nikakaa naye kwangu. I dedicated a bedroom to him. He keeps on telling people that he didn't know how to use a flush toilet.
Yes.
Ni mtoto wangu alimfunza how to use a
shower, microwave.
Shower alikuwa anaenda anauliza huyu mtoto wangu I'm talking about.
The girl, yes.
She must have been in class 2 or class 3 there.
Yes.
So anamwenda kumwesha maji,
yes.
turning on maji kwa shower. And I then decided to move around with him to clubs.
Okay.
Na nikamwambia this is what these other musicians
are
do.
Doing.
Lakini yes. Bungoma kuna mtu who is able to get this crowd. And Steve K, since that time hajatoka Nairobi.
Truly, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you truly
perform.
Yes. You did a good thing for that gentleman.
But had he not been talented,
yes,
because I've hosted quite a number of musicians. He's not the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've hosted musicians. I've hosted footballers. There are footballers where you get somebody who, after Form 4, he comes in Nairobi, tunakaa naye kwa nyumba yangu. There's one, the only one who made impact was one who went ahead to play for Utalii then. Okay. Utalii College. They even won the Kenya Premier League in around 1998.
Okay.
So it's nilianza juzi kukaa na watu and bring up talent.
Mtu wa watu from your socials and how you interact with people, it is quite evident. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So as we wind down, kuna some quick answer questions. They are not difficult. Bado tu kwa maisha yako tu. Do you have any regret in life, if any? When you just look back at the life you've lived, do you have any regret in life?
I think I've lived. I've been happy most of my life.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
No regrets.
Hakuna opportunity yenye ulikosa kuchukua ama ulichukua na ika backfire katika hiyo anything?
No.
Nothing? Bless you.
The only thing that I did yenye na regret is getting into politics, contesting a parliamentary seat.
Okay. What was your motivation though? Like nani alikuchachisha?
People kept on telling me, sasa Dagoretti North imegawa ini ya Waluya. It used to be Dagoretti constituency.
Yes.
But then Beth Mugo was the MP then.
Yes.
And one section here, Dagoretti North, was Luyas. Dagoretti South was Kikuyus. So akasema hii kuja tuchukue. And most of the people who are involved kwa campaigns at Dagoretti North were people I knew through football. They were football fans. Actually, in Nairobi, the most vocal football fans are still the most vocal within an area. Ukienda campaign.
Yes.
Yeah. Whether you are talking of Ruaraka or Kibra or Madare, the people you find vocal kwa stadium, they are the people you'll find vocal again kwa MCA within a ward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Haya.
So wakanitembeza.
Yes.
Na I spent a fortune huko. I think didn't work out.
So, but I understand why you would say it's not much of a regret. It's more of like a lesson to pick.
Bad lesson.
Kwa hivyo you're not encouraging any of us to go into electoral politics, eh?
No. If you want to get into politics, either ukwe na pesa mingi sana mpaka uweze filisika, or you have nothing. So you are just depending on watu kusaidia na wanakusaidia, so when you lose ni watu walikusaidia, sio pesa yako ilienda.
Salasia style. Okay, point noted. What keeps you up at night? Like kika hivi kabla log off before you sleep, what is usually on your mind? What keeps you up at night thinking?
No, but me, most of the time at night, in fact, between 8 and midnight, me one kona watu.
Okay.
Up to today.
Yes.
You'll find me in certain places, penye watu wako. And I think that's why I'm in the business of e-wines and spirits, so I also go to pale penye na supply.
You call them your customers, yes.
They're my customers. And I do that almost every day.
It's a habit now.
Yeah, it's a habit.
Yeah. All right.
Then at midnight nikifika kwa nyumba nalala tu immediately.
Mwili imechoka, you shut down. So hakuna time ya mawazo.
Hakuna mawazo, hakuna. Sina kabisa.
Hiyo formula kama nitakuomba kidogo. Si mbaya.
Mimi sina mawazo.
Hamuna.
Ati there's something worrying me or I'm anticipating kitu kizuri. No.
I love that for you, man. Very nice, very nice. A boom, pin and location for me. One of these Fridays, nikuje kwa hiki kawa yenu. And live happy at midnight. Yeah. Kuna swali hapa. Okay, interesting. You've kept the woman in your life out of social media. And even the family hata ukiangalia mostly ni the younger girl ndio ulikuwa na post kitambo kidogo, then ifika pale I think you just focus on politics. Is this by design ama
it is by design.
Yes.
They actually do not have people who never want to be associated with the politics at all, or even with social media. I have a son who once told me that he came and took all his photographs, that because he believed I would post them. And he doesn't ever want us to share take a photo. He said,
utaweka social media because you are a very social media savvy person. Very social media savvy person.
So the opposite of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is by design, just keeping
they do not
those who are private. Because hata with your little girl, bado pia ulifika pahali ukaacha kumweka kabisa.
She also told me that she believed
the public life ni yako, uwe pambana nayo.
She saw it and she didn't like it.
Okay.
But akiwa mdogo I old.
Yes. Yes. What is the most recent book you've been, if you're reading a bit lately?
No, there are things in life that if today things I would score poorly. If you rate me with the general population, there are things I would score very poorly.
Yes.
One, books, like reading books. So I don't think many. Music, maybe it's listening to music or think about a particular music. I will rate poorly.
Very poorly.
Even issues like the Bible, the church. I'm a Catholic.
Yes.
And when I was growing up, I knew the Bible inside out. Today, you ask me, and you never see me write about a verse in the Bible. That
you'd never really
I score poorly.
I actually the other day I saw you decrying on your social media something about the church taking over funerals and not allowing people to mourn.
Because I feel that many of them are overrated. They are entitled. They believe they are the gateway to heaven.
Okay. Director anakutupia jicho kali pale. Mkristo mkubwa huyo.
Mkristo mkubwa. But you know, I think because by the way, over time, I have had this feeling that when you find, especially the ones at the top, not those who go to church to worship, but those who lead, who are at the pulpit and are preaching.
Yes.
I have this feeling that 80% are doing it so that they have something they can earn a living.
Gen Z wanasemaga komboka. Wako job.
Yeah, wako job. But yes. In Catholic it's a bit different. But even those right now, there are many in Catholic, when you sit down with them,
yes,
I have this feeling that he wanted something to do in life. Then he felt, let him be a priest so that he can have, the same way you want to do engineering.
Yes.
This is my line.
Hey.
When I was CEC, nilitembea makanisa na I will just pity the people there.
Yeah. I have nothing to comment there.
I know. Yes. It is something that, for people who think that this is the way we should live.
Yes.
It irritates.
Yes.
When you speak up your mind, no. Then it irritates them.
Very much.
Religion is one thing you cannot argue about.
Yes.
When somebody is focused, this is the right thing, that's it.
In fact, the reason why I'm not taking you on that subject is solely because of time.
Yeah.
But you're actually preaching to the choir here. It's because of time. And in fact, due to your awareness, your interactions, we do regular, sometimes we do commentary episodes. And one of these fine days, now that we've introduced you to our audience, we will be very much happy again to bring you back for a commentary episode where we commentate about the landscape, the political happenings. Anytime soon, Borok available and let you know in good advance, and we can tell you what this has happened, and we do a small commentary because you are very aware. Nimesema usomi vitabu lakini na unafuata politics.
No, politics hiyo naielewa kabisa.
Kwanza in fact
in 2013
yes,
after election Kidero hiyo county government yake
yes,
I knew almost everybody. 85 MCS, I think out of 85 I knew about 50 of them. Those were MCS.
They were people you interacted with.
I had interacted with them.
Yes.
Hapa Bungoma hakuna MCA hatujuani. Since 2017, since 2013 hakuna mwenye hatujuani.
That is a massive political network. Yes. So in fact, one of your other political friends, I hope he gets to watch this because tumemwinvite pia, Mr. Wafula Buke. He's one of those guys I would really love to have a conversation with. Nataka pia kuja inject kidogo.
That one,
yes.
That's one man anapenda his life, the way he leads it.
Yes.
And he's a very straightforward man.
Yes.
Tukikutana,
yes,
we keep on saying we are the sisi peke yetu ndio straightforward. Wengine wote ni wakora.
Washaifeel procurement document. It's something I saw him saying that hakuna mtu kwa siasa saa hizi hajaifeel hapo nini ya procurement document. So ukikutana na yeye mwambie pia kuja inject kidogo. All right, before you give any of your last words, you can, there's a mug, a box hapo. We really appreciate all our guests. We really appreciate all our guests, and every time someone comes to this platform to share their story, to make exchange hata vikombe jamani.
Yes. I noticed that.
I noticed
that tukianza.
Okay, ungesema bana. So now that umetumia, acha tukupatie tu mpya. Let me grab just a new one. Excuse me. Hey, you have a kina. So we appreciate so much the people who come here to share their stories with us, and in so doing, we want to let them live with a piece of the time lapse too. So wakati unakunywa chai nyumbani hiyo ya maziwa asubuhi, I want you to
thank you very much.
Yes, to have this
Asante sana.
Yes,
Asante.
so that you can share good vibes about us.
Asante sana.
Yes.
Yeah.
And follow us on our platforms. When this episode is ready, takutumia.
Please,
and since you also have a bit of audience, najua utatusaidia pia.
I'll also share it out.
Yes, share it out and you share your experience having come here. Asante. Kama kuna any last words, this is your camera. You can.
I'm happy to have been here. I didn't know about this.
Yes.
But you can be sure that I'll be supportive. Asante.
Asante sana.
Okay.
That has been former CEC, Mr. Anthony Walela. It has been a very insightful conversation. I've loved every bit of it. I hope you guys find it as amazing as we found it. And as usual, we encourage you to tune in, watch, subscribe, share all our episodes to your friends and family. Other than that, peace. Till the next one.